Joining me today on Girl Talk is the lovely Victoria Barkley. How you doing?
Hello, I'm great. I'm so delighted to be in here in this lovely, comfortable, warm studio.
I'm so happy you're here with me today. So you are the owner of First Dance NI. You've owned that for 18 years. But I would love to know, what was your journey into dance? What's your background and how did you wind up here?
Okay. Journey into dance began when I was tiny. I went dancing when I was about 4 or 5 and never left. There was just this thing where it was like, I love this. The journey to dancing took me through school, and then I did performing arts, did my teaching qualifications in ballroom and Latin, because that is my world and my passion. Then 18 years ago, First Dance NI was born. Initially, just social classes, then it was brides and grooms, and then ever since it has just been going from strength to strength, which I'm ever so grateful for. I probably couldn't do anything else because I genuinely believe this is what I'm meant to do.
Well, you've now done something absolutely amazing and teamed up with Headway NI, a charity for people with brain injuries. And you're now teaching people who are in wheelchairs and have physical and mental impairments. What brought you to that decision to do that?
Okay, so this has always been a passion of mine. If we go back to 2010, on television there was a programme and it was called Dancing on Wheels. Okay. And it was professional dancers and they were partnered up with somebody who was physically impaired. And I remember watching that and I was like, oh my goodness, this is it. I need to do this. How can I do this? How can I coach people who are in power chairs, wheelchairs, walking aids, anything? So that was 2010. Lots of stuff happened in life.
As it does.
As it does. So in 2020, I then started to work with a governing body in England, Paradance UK. So I did my training through them, and at that time was the only person from Northern Ireland that had qualified through them. And then over the last couple of years, I've been out in the community working with amazing charities and groups like Headway. Headway is fabulous. You know, these are people who have had brain injuries, strokes, and as part of their weekly groups, they bring in different facilitators, of which I'm lucky enough to be one, and it's just fabulous.
And are you seeing it having a really positive impact on the people that you're working with?
So much. You know, I go in there for 45 minutes, maybe 1 hour maximum. So out of that person's 24-hour day, you can see for those 45 minutes the instant lift in them. So their mood is just instantly boosted. This is nothing to do with me. It's the music. And when people realise that they can move in some shape or form, whether it is just a shoulder going, whether it is one hand or a foot tap. When people realise they can be involved and it's inclusive and they're doing it, oh my goodness, Jordan, their faces just light up. You can see the benefits. It's fab.
And it's not just people with physical impairments who you're able to help as well. I believe you're working with people who also have dementia.
Oh, yeah. I love it. So on certain weeks throughout the month, I go into different care homes.
Oh, wow.
I know, which is so fab. You go into a room and I kid you not, again, it is the power of music. So you get the music going. These are all seated classes. So I'm in a chair and obviously the participants are there in their chairs, but they're moving, they're swaying, they're moving their hands from side to side. The music is on, so they're immediately transported back to the ballroom of dreams.
Yesteryear.
Back to where they met their other half, probably. And all these stories come out that brings the happiness out of these people. Again, you see, if you can give somebody half an hour of making them feel good, happiness in their life, then I'm all for it.
That's incredible. I think everybody can benefit from dance.
Yeah.
There are so many benefits to it, aren't there?
So many. And there have been lots of clinical studies. Any form of dancing lifts the mood. It gets those happy hormones going. The benefits are just fantastic.
Now, I'm probably in that camp of people who says, I can't dance, I'm a rubbish dancer, which has a lot to do, I suppose, with confidence. I think I was
100%.
told as a child, you're a rubbish dancer, and it's sort of impacted me ever since.
Yeah.
So how do we get people dancing?
How do we get people? Well, I love people like you, you see. You see the people that contact me, and it is literally about 9 out of 10. I can't dance. I've got 2 left feet. I love people with 2 left feet because they come into the room and you see them going, I cannot do this, but it is 100% confidence. They think they can't dance, but once you start to break it down and it's as simple as putting one foot in front of the other, then they start to believe in themselves and they immediately change and they go, oh, hold on, maybe I can dance.
Maybe
This
I
is not
can.
as daunting as I think.
Yeah.
It's confidence, 100%. Everybody can dance in some shape or form.
And it's great exercise as well.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely. You know the way people do their counting their steps now? They don't realise how many steps they actually rack up in a dance class. You're never really sitting doing nothing. So it is really, really good for you. It's good for your health.
So I'm going to put on a song now for you. What is your absolute favourite sort of pop song to dance to that we could get on for you on cue?
George Michael, amazing.
Absolutely perfect. We'll get that on next. Before I let you go, though, how can people contact you if you've made them want to become a dancer?
Yes, if you'd like to come contact me, all my social media is First Dance NI or the website firstdanceni.co.uk.
Thank you so much for chatting to me today. We'll get your tune on
Pleasure.
now.